Good day everyone. For today's video, we will talk about precipitation processes and types, which are a fundamental aspect of the topic clouds and cloud formation. So, how does precipitation form? First, we have what we call cloud formation. Precipitation begins with clouds, which are made up of tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air. Second is the growth of water droplets or ice crystals. Within the cloud, water droplets or ice crystals collide and combine, growing bigger and heavier. There are two main processes on how precipitation forms. First, we have the collision and coalescence. In clouds, warmer than 0 degrees Celsius, small water droplets collide and merge into larger droplets. When droplets become too heavy, they fall as rain. Second, we have the Bergeron process. In clouds colder than 0 degrees Celsius, ice crystals grow by collecting water vapor, which freezes onto them. These crystals can then fall as snow or melt into rain as they pass through warmer air. As you can see in the picture, it shows how the water droplets collide and grow together in warm cloud until it reaches the maximum weight and fall as rain. While in the Bergeron process, it occurs in the clouds and ice crystals grow at the expense of super cooled water droplets. Meaning to say, when the droplets evaporate, it helps ice grow, and when it reaches the maximum weight, it falls as snow. Now, let's go on to the types of precipitation. First, we have rain. Rain is liquid water droplets that falls when clouds can no longer hold them. It occurs when temperatures are above freezing. Next, we have snow. Ice crystals that stick together and fall as flakes. Forms when temperatures are above freezing in the clouds near the ground. Then, sleet. Small ice pellets form when raindrops freeze before reaching the ground. Then, we have the freezing rain. Rain that falls as liquid but freezes upon contact with cold surfaces, such as roads or trees, causing a glaze of ice. Then we have the hail, large ball or lumps of ice formed during thunderstorms. Strong updrafts, upward winds, carry raindrops upward into freezing parts of the cloud multiple times, adding layers of the ice before falling. And last is the drizzle, a very light rain with tiny water droplets that seem to float in the air. Consists of very small water droplets less than 0.5 millimeter in the diameter. Now, why precipitation occurs at different ways? Is it because as the water or ice falls from the cloud, it passes through different layers of a warm or cold air? This temperature changes decide whether it stays frozen or melts or freezes before hitting the ground. Say for example, imagine a snowflake forming high up in a cloud where it's very cold. It falls through the cold air all the way down, it stays frozen and reaches the ground as snow. But it falls through a warm layer of the air partway down, it melts into rain. If there is a cold layer near the ground that melt the rain can refreeze into sleet or freeze on contact, becoming a freezing rain. Now, here's a trivia. Did you know that the largest hailstone ever recorded in the US weighed nearly 2 pounds and was about the size of a grapefruit? And also, raindrops aren't actually tiered shape. They are more likely tiny, flattened spheres or hamburger buns. That would be all. Thank you.